Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for My Hero Academia Season 6, Episode 10. So, man, Aizawa cut his leg off in the last episode. We have Gigantomachia plowing through cities just to go straight, just beelining it to Shigaraki, and turns out there are a lot of cities in between the two locations that they were raiding here. So, Majestic, a badass, getting everyone out of there, possibly giving his life. We don't know if he lived or not, but it seems like he got smacked pretty hard by Gigantomachia after flying everyone out of there. So, man, all the kids got him out and everything. I think he got other heroes out too, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe that was another scene I'm thinking of that we saw him floating other heroes. But either way, speaking of float, Midoriya used float for the first time, which we got some backstory on him, like training for it using Uraraka's quirk, getting ready for it, kind of thing, which is cool. They also tease the idea that he's not going to be able to keep the secret much longer. He tried to explain the Black Whips as a method of or like another form of his power, but now he can float too. Like, once this is all over, people are going to start asking questions, I feel like. There's a mystery with the fourth user that was... it's still a mystery to us, but it seems like All Might has figured something out in regards to it. To me, it felt like it was teasing the idea of, like, not all of them being... Maybe not all the users being very good. Like, good guys? I'm not sure. But there was something ominous about it. So, and we had a lot from Bakugo, seeing Midoriya risking his life, and Midoriya had used his arms at 100% multiple times, which is potentially able to destroy his arms. So, yeah, and we burnt the shit out of it. So much happened last episode, it's insane. Like, we burnt the crap out of Shigaraki, and now he's like partially possessed by All For One, like using his extra powers that we haven't even seen Shigaraki use yet, the quirk activation stuff, and it's wild, guys. Let's just watch the episode and see what happens this time before I rant and just might as well just rewatch the last episode, right? Anyway, we're gonna start here, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Ah, yes. So cool. Snapped him out of it. That was good too. Snap Midori out. Jeez. Ugh. He is just toast. Ugh. Yeah, of course. By the way, one of the that's where Bakugo jumps in and takes a hit too. But the one thing that I want to correct myself on, if you guys watched one of my previous episodes and you're probably like, idiot, do you even read or do you even pay attention? I do miss things and I do forget things too. I watch a lot of shows and everything, but what I was wrong about is I talked a little bit in a discussion about Shigaraki's will, and like, is it still his own will because he's going after One for All still? But during the point where he like decayed away the visage of All For One, he said, "Getting One for All is my will." So he like has taken upon himself, like, it's his own goal to go after One for All, and so it's not just All For One pushing him still for that. I thought there might have been still a little bit of All For One in there doing that, which seeing this, I do think there's still some All for One in there, especially. But you guys might see me drinking a lot of water this episode. I woke up really dizzy, and I was trying to think, why am I so dizzy? And I realized that I think all day today, all I had was a large iced coffee from Dunkin's and a large Coke from McDonald's. So not a lot of hydration there. Ah, shit. Bakugo. Ah, don't try to win by yourself. Holy shit. What a callback. Oh. Man, he's flying too now. Oh, is his hair back? Ugh. Ugh. Oh, shit. Anger. Midoriya. Oh my god, that face. Holy shit. Oh, he punched it. Oh my god, his teeth. What is going on? Oh. Oh my god, that imagery. Midoriya. Is he realizing that that's all for one? Did Shigaraki just like wake up? Oh, are the wielders not letting this happen? Oh, we're back here. What is happening? Ah! Sorry. Oh, look, there's more of him. Is that the first wielder? Oh. Oh my god. No, that is not the first wielder. He is trying to take over. Midoriya is gonna want to save him. Holy shit. Oh, Nana Shimura. What? What? The ones within us? Oh my god. Oh shit, he can sense All for One coming out of Tomura. Look at that badass on like the surfboard. Uraraka floated a plane before. Could she float him? Gigantomachia, that is. Oh, he's fast. Hmm. You're in for a sight there. That was a good line. Oh shit, we'll handle it. Look at this jacked lady. Your grandmother. Transference. Hmm. Ooh. Hmm. That's a terrifying concept. Hmm. Yeah. Oh shit. Jesus. I was wondering what would happen if he found out. Oh, he's decaying him. Oh. The first wielder. That's definitely him. This is insane, guys. Shit. It has a will. Jesus. Looks a friggin' tug of war inside this world. Good God. Watching through him. Did he just... Midoriya, think about what he just said. You just told him that anger is the reason why he can't move here, right? Oh shit. Oh my god. All of them. Oh damn. He's moving. What is going on? Jesus. What happened? Okay, it wasn't stolen. Damn. Withdraw for now. Oh, fuck. Oh, he's done. Oh, fuck. Problem is Gigantomachia is gonna get here and help him get away. The two of them together they're gonna be able to get away. 100 km/h. Less than 10 minutes. Jesus. He just flattened that car. Hmm. Huh. Interesting. I mean, I don't think either of them would say, yes, I'm gonna kill you, so... God. Those are a couple of goober-looking heroes. Some crazy designs, man. Oh. Alright. She got her equipment. and stop grinning. Alright. Alright. Crazy that they're just chilling on the back of this thing. So crazy. Oh, she's getting so good at floating herself. Whoa. She managed to stop herself. It looked like a little bit of air came from her feet. Oh shit! Did Frothy just get hit? Oh my god! Jesus. Uh-oh. Is that Toga? Is that Toga? Rocket, be careful. Jesus. Is that her quirk? Yep, of course. She's good at vanishing, hiding her presence. Did she kill the person here? She had to get the blood somehow for that old lady, right? Man, her boots are huge. So creepy. Ugh. Even I had the 3D audio there. This is fun about his headphones. Jesus. How are you gonna respond? She might not be dead, but... Oh shit. Ah, damn it! Oh, man. This episode is crazy, guys. I don't even know what to say. Holy crap. Like, game changer of information in regards to kind of how quirks as a whole exist in this world. Like, the idea that there's consciousnesses within the quirk factors themselves is actually terrifying. It's like, it brings me back to wondering, like, the origins of these quirks. It just kind of happened out of nowhere. Like, what is the origins of it then? If they have these consciousnesses within them, I don't know. It's nuts. But typically, no one can perceive the consciousnesses except for All for One and his brother. Alrighty, guys, that is it for episode 10 of season 6. Man, yeah, so, like, with these consciousnesses being within the quirk factors, obviously it takes someone, because normally people don't get other people's quirks, so they wouldn't have a understanding that there's a consciousness within them, right? But because Midoriya has all of these consciousnesses within him, and All for One has all these quirks within him, you know, even All for One was saying that he's sometimes riddled with the like consciousnesses of these people who used to wield the quirks, and it like gives him some level of guilt and everything. It's like, that's just crazy. And obviously Midoriya has it because the brother kind of had that capability with his that you know, created One for All in a sense with his passing on powers quirk, I guess, was enough to give him the ability to perceive these consciousnesses, which then passed on to Midoriya, and, you know, or not, sorry, passed on to whoever was next after him, and along with the stockpiling strength power that just got stronger to the point where it became powerful enough to be able to perceive the consciousnesses that's within him. Yeah, that's like, and we had like this tug of war battle because Midoriya succumbed to rage, you know, and his quirk activated like because of that, and I mean his eyes were like, you know, that lightning that comes off him just like engulfed even more in his eyes, and it was crazy. And the it looked badass, I will say, but yeah, he gave in to the rage, like, as All for One said, kind of like Nana Shimura did. But the thing is Midoriya is very smart, right? I do think there's a level of him that heard that, too, and maybe he'll try to do better about controlling his rage. I mean, he already experienced it once during the training when he first popped out Black Whips, you know, that he needs to control his anger, and now he hears it again here in such a serious situation. And I mean, he even said, like, the reason why he's not able to move in this world is because of like using his quirk out of anger and everything. If I'm understanding that correctly, and if Midoriya heard that and can think it through and everything, he might be able to come to that conclusion as well. And I mean, he already did move a decent bit, you know, but yeah, like Nana Shimura saying like we'll take care of it and everything, like, oh, that was crazy. And we had like, it was really, I will say, it was, everything that happened was so grand and crazy, and I'm sure if I go back and rewatch it and like really analyze some of the parts that were happening, I could figure out like what the hell was really going on. But in the moment, as like a first time watching, I am still kind of like, I get the gist of what was going on by what they told me, but the visuals, I feel like, didn't do the best job of like telling me what was going on, because it was like like, what was the significance of all the vestiges seemingly, like, going forth? Like, we saw Nana, like, turn into this energy, go forward, and then all the other ones went forward and created, like, this octagon kind of thing, and then just went flying forward, and Midoriya, like, jumped out at that moment, too. Like, was that them trying to, like, it was like this energy battle of like All For One / Shigaraki trying to pull the quirk away and them like resisting. So like I don't know. It's just one of those things where it was like this energy battle on another plane of existence that we don't fully comprehend. But I felt like I didn't quite understand all of the visuals we saw. And like I said, if I went back and rewatched it a couple times, I could be like, okay, maybe this is what like really happened at this point, kind of thing, because like they were talking about this and then that happened and et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, I loved what I saw, but I was very confused by what I saw in a sense too. So, but yeah, going all the way back to the beginning. Before we talk more about that, we're definitely gonna go back to that, but. I absolutely love that after Bakugo took that hit for Midoriya, he said, "Don't try to win by yourself." And I felt like that was extremely impactful of a line because if you remember, I don't remember if it's word for word what he said, but back when Midoriya and Bakugo had to work together to fight All Might, right? Like, that was roughly what Midoriya said to Bakugo, saying, like, we have to fight him together. Don't try to do this by yourself kind of thing. Like, I feel like maybe we have heard that line word for word before, but either way, it was just pretty crazy. I just absolutely loved that moment, and it like between that and like them coming in with Endeavor. Excuse me. It like snapped Midoriya a little bit out of his blind rage, like that moment where like his like pupils are gone and everything, and he's like just charging in, and then all of a sudden Endeavor's there and he's like, oh, and it gets the brain thinking again rather than just like acting on instinct and everything. So that was good too. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that beginning bit because I wrote it down here, like, don't win by self. I tried to keep my notes slim so that, because sometimes I try to write down like the entire line, right? And by doing that I miss some things. So I try to like be more concise, but so I'll understand it as well. So I also have transference written down, which I kind of touched on it already with the idea of these consciousnesses like being transferred with the quirks, even the ones that All For One takes. But apparently the concept is there. I wonder if it's there in our world. I feel like it probably is. That like organs donated, like someone who takes a donated organ can sometimes like have taste change, and it's like very rare, and it's nothing proven in science. It's kind of like one of those things that's just like some people's headcanon kind of thing, but it's like it's a really interesting concept with that, and I always love that kind of like, it's almost like a mystical kind of thing in our world, like the idea that could be possible, that there could be something more within our bodies that make up ourselves. There's something more within our cells than just them being cells, and if you transfer them to someone else, then those little bits of you impact those people, kind of thing. It's definitely an interesting concept. Whether or not it's actually real or not, like, I'm not sure, but yeah. So it seems like the whole incomplete thing really came into play here. At least that's what All For One is claiming. I guess it's very possible that maybe One for All has just grown too powerful to be stolen, but supposedly, I'm gonna sneeze here in a second, I think. Yep, it's coming. Oh, man. Supposedly, the reason why All for One didn't have the power to steal One for All is because Tomura wasn't fully complete. So he was saying, like, you know, fall back and heal up and be, like, complete. So it sounds like, I don't know if they need to get, like, the scientist and have him do some stuff, but the way it was implied to me was that if Shigaraki just goes and chills for a little bit, he might, like, complete the rest of the way, which is interesting. So does he not have to go back into the tank? Can he just, like, go get some bed rest and he'll power up? I don't know. But, like, we didn't even really talk about the whole, you know, idea that All for One is there trying to take over. Like, even after the previous time where he decayed that visage of him away and said, like, this is my will and everything, he's still there. So, like, I don't know what it's gonna take for Shigaraki. And we even saw a moment where Midoriya saw Shigaraki as someone in need. Like, the look in Midoriya's eyes and the way he was, like, scurrying to go at him didn't seem like Midoriya was like, oh, I need to beat this Shigaraki guy here and now, in that, you know, in that plane of existence. The way he looked and the way he was scurrying looked like he was going to help someone. So that goes back to what they said this episode and just this entire show of Midoriya just having that drive to protect people, like, so much so that it's won over One for All, especially. Like, they're like, we chose this boy kind of thing, and all that. So it's pretty crazy, and I do think that in that moment he wanted to try to save Shigaraki from All for One kind of thing, regardless of the fact that actively Shigaraki's like, I hate you, I hate you, Nana Shimura. Like, he still hates her even after having kind of that little bit of revelation here. Like, he put the pieces, like, I think he already had the pieces there, he already knew, right? But it's in his, like, I think in the past he knew, and then he forgot a lot of things, and then he regained some things back, and I think now we can 100% confirm that he knows Nana Shimura is his grandmother, right? I mean, he even said grandmother here, so we don't have to, like, wonder anymore. And regardless of that knowledge, at least for now, he says he still hates her. But I do think there could still be room where he has some more revelations, because, you know, as far as he knows, whatever Nana Shimura, like, the conclusions he's coming to is whatever Nana Shimura did is still led to the Kotaro being the way he was, which led to Shigaraki being the way he is now, and that's why he hates her, right? I believe, anyway. But what if he hears the whole story of, you know, I gave up my son in order, you know, because I had to fight this great evil, this All for One. I had to fight him, and I didn't want my family to get hurt. Like, if he hears all of that, could we have any kind of change of heart within him? I don't know, but it's just really interesting. But you know, not only do we have this threat of Shigaraki, we have the threat of All for One looming over him, like, ready to take control if Shigaraki doesn't manage to keep suppressing him, kind of thing. And, like, that form of, like, having him be in that world, like, bursting out of Shigaraki, and it's like, I like the difference between the vestiges that Midoriya has are just standing next to him, you know, because they're in synergy with each other. It's not, it's not Midoriya trying to suppress any of them, so they're able to stand there next to him and all that. But with Shigaraki, he's like actively trying to like suppress that alter ego that's within him, so it's, you know, trying to burst out and emerging from his side and stuff like that. So, but crazy stuff. I feel like there's probably so much more to talk about in regards to that, but I think I'm going to move on to the Toga stuff, which was interesting. Definitely different, but different pace. I will say, I don't fully understand what she's trying to ask. Like, I mean, I understand, like, on a base level, she's wondering if the heroes are gonna, like, are trying to kill her like they killed Jean, like, but, like, I guess I don't understand why she's wondering that. Like, is it something in line with the idea, like, the heroes are supposed to be so much better than us, but if they're just going around killing people they don't like, then what's the difference between us? But really, Jean's death was because he was such a threat, and we're in like a wartime situation that threatens the entire country, and his quirk is on that kind of level where we can't just, you know, it's not easy just to take him in, right? Especially with everything else going on and Dobby interfering and everything too. Like, Hawks didn't have much option there, and he tried. He wanted to bring him in calmly. He tried to talk him down and everything. It's not the way it seems like she seems. It's like they killed him in cold blood kind of thing. And I understand it's her friend, and she's obviously gonna think that way. But now she's going to ask, you know, Midoriya, Uraraka, Suyu, and all these other people. She's wondering, like, are you gonna kill me too? I guess I'm still trying to understand what that question means, right? Like, is it because she doesn't want to die? Is it because she wants to die? Or is it because she's trying to really figure out the nature between these heroes and villains and the differences and everything? Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of it on another level other than just curiosity and stuff like that. Like, I definitely think there's a level there that I don't fully understand. I'd be interested to watch this episode in the subs when it comes out, because I've said it before where, in the dub when it comes out. I've said it before where, like, the subs are fine and everything, but sometimes I feel like the dub translates things in a way that makes more sense to English speakers. So I wonder if they would translate that in a way that could be more in line with what her character is really thinking, kind of thing, rather than, you know, this ambiguous, you know, will you kill me kind of thing. So, but whatever it is, regardless of me not fully understanding, like, the deeper nature of what she's saying, I like the level of calmness in the way that she's asking the question. Like, not in the moment with Uraraka, because it's like a highest tense situation, but the way she said it with her other League of Villains colleagues and everything, she was very, like, calm, and, like, she really wants to know this and is interested in this answer and everything. And I think that is, like, very compelling, and it forces me to take her a lot more serious in the way that she's treating this. So, but yeah, crazy stuff, guys. I'm looking forward to learning more about what Toga is seeking, and we have a whole nother episode. I mean, we cliffhangered here with Uraraka fighting back and everything, so I think there's still conversation to be had here, and maybe we will, in the next episode, understand, because the I believe the dub is a few episodes behind, so it's going to be a bit before I get to see the dub, so I might have my answer before anyway. So, but Midoriya also, going back to that real fast, seemingly, like, turned the power off that he had going and might be, like, on the verge of passing out after everything that's happened, which Shigaraki isn't in the best shape either, so I think this fight might be coming to a close soon. Like, we might have Gigantomachia show up, grab Shigaraki, and run, kind of thing, and the heroes will do their, like, probably chase as much as they can, but I don't know if they'll lose him or what will happen, but I imagine he'll get away and it'll be a problem for another day, and we'll move into the healing and kind of aftermath of all this. So, very interesting stuff. That's going to be it for me, though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. Link in the description below, or it should be popping up on the screen. And I'll see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.